On today's episode, we are discussing one topic that confuses many property buyers, which is understanding the difference between right of occupancy, certificate of occupancy, and deed of assignment. This is Tehiljem O Clock, where we bring you inspiring and educational topic in the real estate industry. I'm your host, Mary Jane, the Empress of Real Estate. What is a right of occupancy? Right of occupancy is a legal right granted by government to individuals or organizations to occupy and use a piece of land for a specified period, typically up to 99 years under the Nigerian Land Administration. Think of it this way: the government is saying that you have the permission to occupy and use this land under the conditions of the grant. An RFO may be granted by the state governor or the local government authority depending on the location and the type of land. Now let's talk about certificate of occupancy, C of O. A C of O is an official document issued by the state government as evidence that a person or organization has been granted the legal right to occupy and use a particular piece of land. In simple terms, if the right of occupancy is the legal right itself, then a certificate of occupancy is the certificate that proves that right has been granted. A valid C of O contains important details such as the owner's name, the location and size of the land, the purpose of the land such as commercial, residential or agricultural use, and the duration of the occupancy rights. Finally, a deed of assignment. A deed of assignment is completely different. It is not a government title document. Instead, it's a legal agreement between the current owner of a property and the new buyer. This document transfers the seller's ownership right in the property to the new buyer. Imagine Mr. A owns a piece of land and decides to sell it to Mr. B. The document that legally transfers the right of ownership from Mr. A to Mr. B is called a deed of assignment. A properly prepared deed of assignment should be signed by the seller, the buyer, and a witness. So what is the difference? Let's make it simple. An R of O gives you the right. A C of O proves that the government granted that right, and a deed of assignment transfers the ownership from the seller to the buyer. So before buying any property, don't just focus on the price. Ask questions about the title documents. I hope this episode has helped you understand the difference between right of occupancy, certificate of occupancy, and a deed of assignment. If you found this episode valuable, please like, share, and leave your questions in the comment section. We would love to answer them in our future episode of Tehiljem O Clock. See you next time as we unravel more topics about real estate.